This is the new LunaBulb from Astera.
You're watching CineD, supported by B&H and CVP.
Hey everyone, Graham Ayler-Sheldon here from CineD.com. I'm still at Cine Gear 2024, bringing you all the latest cool tech from the show floor. I'm currently in the Astera booth, joined by Simon from Astera, to talk about a new bulb from you guys called the LunaBulb right here. What can you tell me about this new product, Simon?
Hey, yes, sure. So you might all know the NYX bulb, which we launched 3 years ago. And while the NYX bulb changed the whole way of working with light bulbs, it has a drawback. It is just a little bit too large to fit into all lampshades. And this is what the users told us over time, that they love it because it can do everything, all the colors, all the control, but they hate it because it doesn't fit everywhere. And so what we now did is, let me pull this out here, and you can compare the two. This is the NYX bulb, and this is the LunaBulb. You can immediately see the difference. While this looks like an LED bulb, well, the new one doesn't. It completely looks like a light bulb. It's actually funny, 1 year ago I have been here on one of the evening events, and I had one of these as a very rough sample with me. It was completely falling apart, and I actually left it in the car. But then I had a guy walking up to me at the event saying, you know what, there's a product we are really missing. It would be a NYX bulb that's just looking like a light bulb. And he was trying to explain it to me. I said, you know what, wait a moment. I went to the car and got this, and I showed him, are you talking about this one? And he's like, yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Okay, so comparing it to the NYX bulb right here, what about output? You mentioned that's 25 watts, so in terms of brightness, what are we getting from the NYX bulb and then the new LunaBulb?
The NYX bulb is a 60 watts equivalent, and as this is much smaller, we had to make a compromise here and make it a 25 watt equivalent. But as this is completely meant to be a practical on camera, it is way more than you even need in most cases.
Now, how does this system in front of me work right here? So you click each of the LunaBulbs in and then you're able to program them independently or all together? How does that work?
This has a battery built in and it powers up all the bulbs. And while they are powered by this prep inlay, you can select them here and you have a screen and you can set up them. All the parameters you want you can do either individually for each of the bulbs, or you press select all and all of them together are configured. Maybe it's addressed sequentially or addressed to the same thing or just change the color, everything you want.
So you've helped solve that pain point, Simon. Does the bulb fit in the lampshade? Obviously that's going to fit in a lot of different lamps. What happens if that doesn't fit in whatever lamp I'm trying to use on my set?
Well, we have one more option for you. You can press the button here, twist it off, and it's even shorter.
Okay, that's very cool. Not only is that a fun reveal, but now, look, I have no excuses. The LunaBulb is probably going to work on that practical that I'm using on set.
I very much hope so.
So, longtime user of the NYX bulb here. I assume you're using that sort of Titan LED engine that you're known for, full color, here as well?
Yes, it's the same LED engine, the same control, lumen radio, app control, everything is inside, yes.
Well, why don't we go ahead and just list it, because this is a question that I hear a lot. How can I control the new LunaBulb? DMX, Bluetooth, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes. Obviously you can control by CRMX wireless DMX. You do have the app control option as well, and you could use it as a BTB, goes from the app directly in and control other fixtures.
And that's all built in? Can I use them as a transmitter or any of that?
You could use them as a transmitter. We always recommend to use the Astera box because a lamp that's screwed somewhere in is not the best thing to use as a transmitter because you can power it off anytime. But yes, it works.
Well, pricing on each LunaBulb and then pricing on the whole kit. Could you give us that?
Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper than the NYX bulb. Say 10% less, but for the 10% less of the case, you actually get a case with that prep inlay and 8 of the bulbs.
Is it 10% less per bulb?
Roughly, yes.
And then can I purchase them fully a la carte, one bulb at a time, 2 bulbs? Yeah.
Yes, you can do.
All right, and then what about shipping information? Is this all coming soon?
Yes, we're doing our best to ship the first batch in 2 weeks out of our factory. Means like 3-4 weeks it should arrive. If everything goes as it's supposed to be, but this time it looks really good, yeah.
Okay, well we'll say availability early summer 2024, if that sounds good to you. Simon, thank you so much for walking me around the brand new LunaBulb system. Very, very cool. Doesn't replace my NYX bulbs I have at home, just another option out there. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
All right, that's it from us here at the Astera booth at Cine Gear 2024. Stay tuned for more continuing coverage from the show. Thanks for watching, everybody.